Alright, everybody. Because I need something super quick to beat today, because I have to go do chores today, and I didn't get to do what I wanted to do yesterday, unfortunately. So, we're going to do this today. We're going to play Top Gun for the NES. Which, I mean, shouldn't be too hard. I think it's only like 4 stages. And we're going to be using that, of course. Training. Alright. Let's go with Wolf Missiles. Middle power. We're also having like middle amount ammo. Alright. We're flying. Alright, ready. Alright, for this game, A is your machine gun. Glad for this training mission, we're just literally blowing up other planes. This training mission definitely feels more like an actual mission, if that's the case. Pretty sure you don't train by... Unless they're drone planes, but then that's still very expensive. So yeah, pretty much this game is pretty simple. It's fly and shoot. Oh, yeah. Now they're firing back at me. Oh, shit. I forget what my health bar is, unless it's that thing at the bottom. They're coming out from behind. That's scary. Alright. Oh, shoot. We'll dodge their attack. Haha. They have infinite machine gun, so right now it's probably better than left on. There we go. Just have to get out of their sight. Let's try one of my missiles. I don't know if I got him or not. Oh shoot, I think I took damage. Yeah, that bar under my radar. That's definitely my health. That's definitely my health. Yep, I have taken damage. How much longer is this mission? I've proven I can fly and shoot things. And here comes 3 more. There we go. Shoot. Oh no, he's gonna turn around and shoot me. Oh shoot. So about the other one trying to come back and shoot me, that these 3 got snuck out from behind. Oh shoot. No. Alright, there we go. The landing sequence. Alright, here we go. We'll do that. 2 landing sequence. Alright, we've completed the mission. Yay us. Alright, we need speed down, which holding B speeds you down. Right. So right to the left. Right. And then my altitude needs to be... I'll speed up a little bit. Speed up. Left, speed up. Left. And my altitude is a little bit low, so I need to go up. No immediate commands. Alright. Bonus. 10,000 points. And that's how you land. So, I think... Oh. I didn't read it all, but... Oh, it's right there. Destroyed enemy aircraft carrier. Okay, so... I remember a long time ago I actually played this game on my own after watching, the Angry Video Game Nerd play through it. To see what he was doing wrong. Or to see, like, if it was actually impossible. No. The flight controls are actually very possible. The key factor to the flight controls is that up is down and down is up. It's inverted. So it wants you to fly up, not press up. We'll take these again. And it's the same for all these segments. It's just speed up, slow down. And yeah, and you have an altitude meter. And everything is supposed to follow. It tells you what altitude and speed it wants you at. Alright, now here's the real mission. This is when things are going to get dangerous. Alright, so you have to fly. Ow. Wait, no. With that, okay. We're with times 2 missiles. And missiles is death. It's starting to be realistic, but you know, realism can be a pain sometimes. There's no way to pause. Actually, yeah. Let's keep it at the volume it was. I always wanted to make sure that the volume was good and not too loud. Alright, let's shoot down some missiles, shoot down some enemies. Locked on. Go that way. There we go. No problem. If the enemy tries to shoot me from behind, it did the lock-on thing. That's the only way they can hit me from behind. Ow. I still gotta be good at dodging missiles, though. Shit. Yeah. When we get to certain moments, I'll do another save state for checkpoints, basically. I don't know if this game actually does checkpoints. Probably doesn't. I don't think it does, but we'll have our own little checkpoints. Because for the sake of the missiles and stuff, just to speed things up. Since the missiles are so dangerous. Did so well in your training. Back here. Crap. Crap. Alright. I didn't actually tell you like how far you are from your objective. That's the one thing that kind of sucks. I don't think refueling is going to help me. Like, shoot that. You're prepared for me in the other direction. Ow, I got shot. Well, technically, actually, looks like you just kind of go back to where you were because I still have the same amount of fuel. Which is weird. Ow. Okay. We'll just do this because we only have so many lives. If we want to use them later, we'll need them now. People have like sensitive ears. I don't know how well this, like the start of this level would be. Sensitive ears warning. Also, I figured I've actually started looking into a possibility for how what these games actually kind of do. I might actually try to see if these games can fit for a story I could work on, which is something that is like half and half what my brain tries to either figure out and stuff. And it's like to use these like 113 games or something else. I'm trying to think of this. Like one reason I've added this is because I figure I haven't had that many vehicle levels yet, or vehicle games yet. For, vehicle levels. Not that an RPG maker I'll probably be able to do much with vehicle levels, but I could have vehicle segments still. Or like changing up your... Oh gosh, I'm already taking 2 shots. You know what? I think the most important thing here, because I don't even know if you get score. I think the most important thing is going to be just dodge. Until we get to the end. I think that's going to have to be the main goal here, is just dodge everybody. If I can't seem to dodge a missile, then... Speaking of, I think there's some missiles below me or something. Stay up high and just ignore the enemies. My other part is to take care of the enemies. I gotta take out the... Yeah, alright. No, okay. Let's, restart. Boosh. You know what? Just save everyone's ears. We'll save here. Just mostly ignore these enemies. The mission isn't to take them out. The mission is just to, taking them out would help. The mission, of course. Very good. Good. Got out of the rock. Mostly we just want to dodge everything. Crap. He says, and then he gets immediately shot. Oh, come on. The missile just flew right toward me. Alright, this game's gonna take longer than I thought it was going to. Great. Honestly, besides a few things, I really don't know too much about this game. I only went through it like once, like a long time ago, so I know how to beat it. But that was a long while back. There we go. Shimmy to one direction, shimmy immediately to the other direction. That's how you get rid of jerks. Alright. What sucks is, again, I can't pause. Like a traditional way. It starts like, do not pause. A is one of the buttons is your machine gun, the other one is your, I think it's A for the machine gun, B for the missiles. But I don't want to use my missiles, because missiles, I think, if you bring in like the bunch of missiles, you could, in theory, basically work it like you basically treat it as if no. I'll let that one slide, but again, it's not like I can save whenever I want. Alright, that one I'm not gonna let slide. The only thing I know of like a distance of how far we are into level is the fuel meter, which is the sad part. Because I know we need to fuel up at some point. Yeah, we're gonna ignore everybody. This is the no scoring run. Except I blew up that one ship. And that one. Alright, got out of his lock. Good. Shit. And then he immediately hits me with 2 bullets. Everything needs a standard bullet, but you can lock on enemies, so it's a lot easier to just lock onto an enemy. Shit. Oh my gosh, those bombs are annoying. I think since the game basically allows me to, like, pop back up after a thing, and it doesn't seem to matter too much. Like, it looks like it seems to, like, allow me to pop back up as soon as I, like, from where I was fuel-wise. But the problem is like, it's not just a simple button push. I can't just, like, to literally move all my hand in order to do a save. Alright. I'm going to actually start saving on a different slot for the sake of this now. We're going to avoid all combat, basically. I think this is the shit, I never did actually save on the other slot. That's the kind of thing I was worried about. Yeah, I could technically move my my other hand to save, so just need to stop firing for a second, but I can still move. Alright, so now we're 3 dots in. Alright, no. Alright. Like how you can get the lock-on from there, but the lock-ons from these missiles are harder to deal with. Alright, there we go. We've at least made 2 more notches of progress. Yeah, like all types of little boats out in the ocean just shooting at us. Got you. Oh my gosh. He almost like did a suicide success. Like where I shot him down, but then he shot me down, succeeding in his mission. To shoot down the one guy that's actually capable of destroying everything. Crap. Alright. Just need to survive this shit. I'm not a big fan of saving and loading while things are happening. Unless it's like in these newer things where it like actually pauses the game for you when you do it. which is a very nice aspect of the modern save states that they have now on consoles. So usually it pauses for you. And yesterday, reason I didn't end up recording anything last night, is because we ended up like going shopping and stuff, and then when we came back, like it was supposed to be a co-op thing, and technically I was planning on recording either the Kunio-kun collection or it's Double Dragon and Kunio-kun Brawler bundle. But yeah, I'm not doing too well health-wise, but I mean, one missile takes me down anyway. So I'm just going to pretend a bullet is also a missile. I think it should be... Yeah, here comes the refueling plane. Same thing as the thing. Control. Alright. Speed up. Right down. Connected. Refueling complete. Yep, no problem. Now I have enough fuel to probably go on for the rest of this mission, but that also means that this mission's going to be much... Oh my gosh, that missile. I'll save after this goes away. There we go. Yeah, I just popped this in. I did not train up or anything. This is just me playing this semi-live. And, you know, again, it might not come to a shock that I prefer, like, shooters that have, or any game that has, like, a continue password function, you know, something, save function. I mean, I know, again, NES, but hear me out on this. Passwords are fine too, especially short passwords, since this game would be like have like nothing to like. Here's the thing, like if I actually end up getting like a 1-up or something, I forget that's a thing, I will like let my ship crash. Alright, there we go. Made a little bit of progress now. Because we don't have to do it that way, because otherwise not much else I can do. Shoot. Alright, just fly away. Fly away from these jerksy jerks in the jerksy way. Gonna fly away. There we go. Saving again. Hope I don't screw anything up. If I do, I'm gonna have to restart the whole game, and then I don't have a video for today. Basically, running away from all my problems because I don't want to die. You know what? Actually, what I'll start doing is I'll go back to the other save state when I get into a situation where... Shoot. When I get into the situation where... it's like a landing sequence or a thing. I'll go back to my other thing so that way I don't have to restart the entirety of a level. These levels are a lot longer than I thought they were. Like there's like nothing going on that just kind of makes you think that it's short. I'm going to save over here. Alright. Alright. We're at target now. Like I said, anytime there's something like the landing sequence where it gives me time to, where it basically takes me away from the shooting. I'll have time to go back to my original save state and then just, like, yeah. I'm going to keep saving every so often just because I don't know when the target's actually going to show up. Alright, right here. Alright. There's a lot of potential for death here. I died. Alright. That worked. Alright. Alright. We're doing it. We did it. Two landing sequence. Alright. Speed down. Right. Speed down, left. Right, speed down. There's a speed up a little bit. Is there anything about my altitude back up? Left. Speed up. Left. Shoot. Oh no. Let's actually land on the thing. I think that would be important. Give me no warning that time though. Alright. Oh, speed needs to be higher though. Shit, speed up. It needs to happen. Did I get it? I'm on. Yeah, I did it. We did it! Hooray! Destroy an enemy base. I think we're going to take these. And these are really good, but I don't know if I use the missiles for what I'm thinking. I won't probably use the missiles for anything else, so Probably having these bad boys take out bosses is probably going to be a better option. Because I'm not going to use them for the main stuff. Alright. Actually, I will save once we take off. I think we're about halfway done with the game, though. Alright, and now we're above land. Hooray! But now it's going to probably get harder or be pretty much the same. It's the same game all day, which is why I kind of want to speed through it a little bit more than I have been already. Because we need to hit through this much faster. Let's go. Oh, do. So basically what's going on is I have to wait till about 2 today to get to around 2-ish, 3-ish before I go to yard work, which is what I'm going to be doing today. I wanted to record this and something else, but I don't know, probably for the sake of this, I probably don't have time for this. But yeah, we'll see. Also, thing that's been taking me away from this is I've also been working on notes so that way I can actually hopefully figure out a best method to getting like a game done. I'm just trying to figure out notes and stuff to actually get stuff done, which I mean, yes, I understand that. A big problem with note taking versus actually just doing it is that if you don't do it, you don't get it done. But if you don't take notes, it's the thing I've been waiting for to make a game. It's a good time to talk about this. There's nothing else going on. Is like, especially an RPG game for an RPG maker, is you're gonna have to worry about like 3 or 4 separate things if you actually want to make a good game on RPG Maker. Oh gosh, I want to save there. All right. 3 things you got to worry about are like your character stats, skills, and stuff of that nature. Then the inventory of stuff that you want in the game. And then the biggest part is the story. These are the things I can worry about. The other stuff like art and music, I can't, but that's not my department. Those are the things I can worry about, and level design. So the idea now is I kind of want to take, and this has always been kind of a small idea of mine, is to kind of remix levels that I find from games I like and do something with that, basically. For the most part. Like, I had like a really cool game that was like half made while I was remixing ideas from like Half-Life and like Breakdown and Hybrid Heaven. And actually it's coming out pretty well. And honestly, if I didn't tell you these things, you probably wouldn't know. Because one, most of those games are 3D games. Alright, cool. Alright, add the enemy's way, and I'll start. Like I said, when I get to situations like this, I'm going to save. Alright. Down, up, left, down, up, left, speed up. Right, up. Okay. Scared me. that is my backup save for when things go wrong. Like if I save badly, that's the problem with save states. Is there's like 100%, there's like a 60% chance you can just save in the wrong spot, which is usually why I hate saving when you can save in a spot that the moment you hit the save button, like you're doing all your hand motions, the moment you hit the save button, suddenly a missile just hits you in the context of this game. That's what I'm worried about. And you load, and there's just like an immediate hit with a missile. But anyway, back to my thing. So, like, I've been trying to figure out like a cool story for that, and also levels and things like that. So that's the thing with level design is, yeah. So I'm trying to figure this out for the past couple years since I had to restart my story because where my ex left me, they were like, no, you can't use any of the stuff we came up with. So stuff I came up with for 5 years, all down the drain. Basically, it sucks. But like, I still get to keep some of the characters and some of the characters, like character aspects, but everything else that came with that, nah. Missions, levels, stuff, nah. So the game I had like half done, I probably, unless I get like a real like itch to complete it, or I find a good part of my story where it would fit similarly to what it was, or basically whenever I feel like I want to make a game, like wherever I feel like that would be good. And then also now I have access to D&D books, which is something I didn't have access to before. Because I never collected D&D books. I'm a game collector. I collect games. At least try to. It's very hard and very expensive. But like whenever I see a cool game I want, I usually get it. And unfortunately, I don't get to play it all the time. Because half the time my brain's like, hey, if I want to play a game, why don't I just record it or something? Because then I always feel like, alright, second target, cool. We'll even go back to this. So I can't mess this up as bad as like the other things. It's like the actual stages. Anyway, but yeah. So that's like a lot of problem I've been having to deal with. So I had to restart trying to figure out a story. Level designs, I don't know what game, because I don't know what the story is. I don't know what games would go with the story, because that's something actually we figured out as we were making the story, and then we used the games to actually produce a story a little bit. All right, right here. There we go. Yeah, these missiles deal so much damage, but also any missile just immediately destroys me anyway, so. Fire. Yeah, we got it. Threw some missiles down there and it blew up. I'll be perfectly honest, I think like my favorite kind of flight game, besides like, oh, altitude's low. Oh hell. Altitude might be too high, but speed's too low. Shoot, airspeed's too high. Altitude's too low. Alright. Oh no. No? Oh, I got it. I got it. Phew. Destroy an enemy space shuttle. I think this is again the final mission, so we'll take the Tigers again because they did a great job. You see that? You see how good a job they did last time? Yeah, they just wrecked through a health bar. You just can't use them. Like, basically, it's like, if you want to use them to lock on to get rid of normal enemies, use these. And then you'll do, like, very minimal damage, but you'll take the boss down eventually as long as you still have enough missiles, period. I think you might still be able to machine gun the ground or the bases, but I don't know. These are if you're kind of like half and half, want to take out a few of the flying guys, but still want plenty of missiles to do that. This is, I want to take out the enemy base, and that is it. The flying, I'm just going to ignore for the most part. No, I don't want sticky keys. Stop asking if I want sticky keys. I shifted my thing, so I'm not using a controller for right now. I was too lazy. Alright. Let's get the 4-time power, 10 missiles. Let's go. There we go. Oh. Shoot. No, that was a start. Shoot. Glad I didn't fire when I was doing that. That actually kind of paused. I just got the flashing light warning up there because of the, like, NES games. NES games are all bad about just sudden flashing lights. Just wanted to flash the screen for emphasis that everything's exploding and dying and dying. Alright. Shoot, I think I accidentally just saved when I was trying to load. I have 1 damage peg. I was trying to load. Alright, I can't do anything about that. Anyway, okay. What the heck? What a weird enemy. Anyway, so, yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, what games would fit for a story, but, like, besides, like, a bunch of games connecting in a certain way and all this other stuff. But, yeah, now I got D&D books. Again, we didn't collect them before, but, like, we just basically made a bunch of stories up of I don't know what that message was for, but these assholes can like shoot like 2 or 3 missiles at a time half the time. It's very awkward. Honestly, if I die here, I'd probably be alright, because this should be the last level, I think. Because we're taking out a space base. I don't know the movie. I've never seen these movies. To be perfectly honest with you. Oh, come on. My bullet was going through that. You know what? Oh, I did get an extra life at some point. Alright, well, you know what, fine. I think there's this random dot in the middle of my thing. This is gone. Anyway. So let's see, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, stories. I now have the D&D books, which can help me figure out, like, different types of stories and different arcs. And honestly, if I do good, I might be able to turn each book into a single game or into multiple episodic games. It depends on when I want to release them. And if I do episodic, the only reason I'm doing episodic is just to the only reason we'll do episodic is just so that way we can run. Shoot, locked on. Shoot. Go the other way. The fuel's low. Where's the fuel? Alright. There it is. This is getting like freaky. We're like in night sky now. Speed up. Connected. Alright, cool. We'll save here, and we'll also do a save here. We're like hard on the ear warnings, honestly, with this game, but that's why I'm wanting to save here. Anyway, I do love the aesthetic of like a night sky in a game where you've basically been like in a like daytime sky or whatever the whole time. I don't know. That stuff always seems cool to me. It's a weird aesthetic thing that is super simple nowadays and happens all the time on modern games, but it doesn't seem as cool as back in the day, which is always the sad part. So of course it's more impressive now. I'm just going to ignore them. Anyway. So let's see, where was I? Talking about how I now have the D&D books to make arcs and stuff. That's true. I have basically almost every 5th edition book except for 3 I'm missing. There are 3 I don't have in my possession. But I've been collecting them just because, well, yeah. If I want to tell a story, what better way to tell a story than having the best storytelling device, D&D, and then just set everything into a modern setting, which is my plan. So, I mean, that's the joys of D&D. You can basically do whatever you want with it. You can add guns, add stuff like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be back in the medieval times, but it doesn't have to be. It's your own game. It's your own rules. You don't even have to use the rules of D&D. And then that's also something I had to basically work with for a while. Is trying to figure out, like, what, if anything, from actual D&D do I want to keep? And honestly, right now, it might just be the story and maybe some ideas if people are having trouble coming up with techniques and skills that they want. Like, they can look at a D&D book and be like, hey, look, here. Look at these techniques, look at these weapons. Like, if we're trying to come up with a cool weapon or something, we could also do the same thing there. They're probably so far away from the final area. But yeah, as far as like a final level for what this game is doing, this one's pretty dope because you go through like all these different areas. Okay, let me save again. But yeah. Anyway, so what else was there? An ending with like nighttime sky. And then eventually thing. Oh no. Okay. Final target. Final target, see. Last level of the game. Made it. Now I gotta approach it. It's basically like a bar and a half, just to. It's actually like just 2 more notches of fuel than you would have for the mission, which is weird that they just want to do that. So you have the refueling thing, which if that was in the movie, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I can see why they'd want to have that. But anyway, let's see. This game took me an hour, which is what I was hoping. I was hoping this game would be 30 minutes, but this game has taken me an actual hour. You know, where do I start if I... Oh. Okay. I want to refresh my health anyway. Shit. Are you still damaged? So I've used up 5 of my missiles. No? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. At least it stopped now. Shoot. Ah. Let's get a little bit closer to the boss. There we go. Alright, well, health refresh is fine. Dang it. You know what? Here, just shoot me here so I can have a chance to avoid machine gun fire, like tank machine gun fire. I want to attack the other things. I was so close. That should be it. That's it. Well, of course, I got to end the game with a landing sequence. No, it's not so funny. I bet if I just... I want to see this. This is going to be funny. I have an extra life. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Ah, my ship's out of control. Mission accomplished. Players remaining 0. Yeah. I did it. Just had to end the game off with a crash. The vehicle was too damaged from the fight. Had to parachute out and just had to parachute out. But at least I blew up the space shuttle. Aw, man. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on with me lately. And I've been trying to figure out a system. Like, I still have the stats I came up with my ex, which I love those stats because they basically kind of have like a connection to everything. Like, strength for melee attacks, skill for range attacks, wisdom for magic, intelligence for like tools and stuff. Like if you need something like if you need to do something like hacking or playing music or something, or medical, then that would be what intelligence would be for. Unless I can come up with a better use for intelligence. The thing is, RPG Maker has 8 stats, so I have to kind of use that. Like if I can find a replacement or something else, but at the same time, I also just like having intelligence there. Like wisdom is like common sense, and intelligence is like mathematics knowledge kind of thing. Well, also wisdom is in control of magic and stuff of that nature. Because you can figure out how to feel the energy out of you to launch magical attacks. Basically modern day setting, but with magic. Because I like that. It's like Earthbound. You know, that's it. It's like Earthbound and Persona. Basically. Except all the time. That's it. It's basically like Persona 5, except all the time instead of in the metaverse. That's what I want to try to come up with. And maybe with people with like ears and tails. And or furry. But I don't know if the furry will be another planet. But also some of the people from that planet might end up coming over here because reasons, but I don't know yet. That is a issue that I will have to decide later. It's also part of the reason I haven't figured this story out yet. It's because there's still so many small details like that I haven't figured out yet. And of course, a story to actually go with everything. Anyway, this was Top Gun. The game I just used to talk about why, like what I've been doing outside of trying to figure out the 113 games. And everything. So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. We can press the start key. I guess probably go back into the next like mission 1 again. I press the start key. Yeah. Just like every other NES freaking game. It's like, yeah. Training for the next mission. Yeah, we don't need to train for the next mission. We've already done it all. Oh man, I might try to see if I can pop in Top Gun 2, because it's apparently a Top Gun 2 game. So we might throw that in another day if I need to, but for right now, this is it. Hopefully I can either record the Cowabunga collection or the Cuneo collection. That's what I was trying to say earlier, is that the I got the Cowabunga collection yesterday. So, hopefully I can record either of those. The Cowabunga collection is like kind of like a birthday gift for the most part, because I was kind of wanting it also because there's 13 games on there minus 2-ish. I may run a poll or something to see if the arcade games versus the actual games are too similar to count as 2 separate clears. But regardless, there's 11 other games on there that are 100% just straight up beatable, grab a controller, and like the way the collection makes it makes it so much easier just to hop in and like actually just beat those games than anything. So that'll make things a lot better. It even gives like codes and stuff to help with like certain aspects. Like if you want to or like codes, like cheat codes and stuff, like if you're having trouble with everything else, you can use these. But I won't use most of the cheat codes, mostly due to the fact that I probably won't even use save states, because a lot of times there's actually like a level select put into the thing, and we can just use level select to like get back to the level we were at. The only one that doesn't have this is the first Turtles game, but yeah. Either way, that's what I'm gonna be doing soon, and I want to like just clear a bunch of those on stream, because I haven't streamed in a while. I'm mostly focused on doing the clears on my own time because my computer does not want to stream. I would be streaming all these if my computer would stream, basically, but because our internet sucks and because of other things, I can't really stream all that much, especially on my computer, and especially because I'm not sure if it's my computer or what. But anyway, yeah, so thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and next time we play, I don't know yet, because it depends on how much of the yard I can get done today, because I might have to do the yard tomorrow too. This is the only way I get any like real money at the moment. So if I have to do it again tomorrow, then I'll probably have to do the same thing I'm doing today tomorrow, more or less. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye. If it comes out to be like that, I guess we do Top Gun 2 tomorrow. Hopefully it's just as short, question mark. Maybe even short. If it's basically the same game, then I will use the exact same rules I came up with today to do tomorrow. Like, no joke. But if there's like a lot of differences or certain things, then we'll have to see. Don't think I've actually played it. So, bye until then. See ya.